because the window is open and there's a fish tank. And you're a little bit far away. Hi, let's have a coffee together. It's too hot, I think I just got it. I'm so excited. I just got some potentially good news. I don't know yet if it's gonna happen, but I should probably know tonight or Friday, I guess. But I hope it works out. Yeah, so it's Tuesday, and it feels like summer. Maybe plus 20 already, and it's only like 12. I better cool this down a bit. So how are you guys doing? Are you excited about this next season? Are you, my hair's so puffy. The summertime, I think people are gonna be extra this summer. 2 years of COVID, and in the back of our mind, we know what the risk of another COVID winter could look like, and that this season feels shorter than normal because it means like I can have fun. And in 4 days, my town, they finally lose our mask. So 4 days left. And this. Let's see what happens. Life is so exciting. I'm reading, guys. This book is so funny. I read this in a cafe and I literally laugh out loud. I can't pick up this book without laughing. She's so funny. I don't know if I think I've showed you guys before, maybe not. Wow. No, thank you. This is the author. Maybe I'll just read one tiny little thing to you. She's just very self-effacing. Is that the term? With my glasses. And she catches me off guard. Oh, I underline everything, but even this is like comedy. She's a comedian. Actually, let me read. Oh, look what I bought the other day from this little market by this graphic designer. Isn't this cute? Yeah. Yeah, it says Samantha Irby is a 40 and increasingly uncomfortable in her own skin despite what inspirational Instagram infographics have promised her. This is the life of a Hallmark Channel dream. She goes on bad dates with new friends, spends weeks in Los Angeles taking meetings with TV executives, amateur astrologers, while being a cheese fry eating, slightly damp Midwestern person with neck pain and no cartilage in her knees, who still hides past due bills under her pillow. The uproarious essays in this collection draws on the raw, hilarious particulars of Irby's new bourgeois life. Wow, no thank you. Is Irby at her most hysterical, relatable, and unflinching? Yeah, okay. I don't know if I can just, well, here. She has a list here. This chapter is called We Almost Got a Fucking Dog. I'll just read the tiny blurb before, and then she lists out something, so that maybe is doable for YouTube. And then we'll talk about it. Tell me all the things I need to have a dog was a common request, especially from people who shouldn't own one. The answers generally boil down to these things: And I don't know if I chose a particularly funny moment, but I'll read. 1. A crate large enough for the dog to comfortably stand and turn around in. 2. A soft adjustable collar that fits snugly, but that you can get 2 fingers under. 3. Several leads, but not a retractable one, especially if you're going to text or do some other distracting shit while walking your dog. 4. Bedding. 5. Puppy pads, because that dog is definitely going to shit all over your house. Next. Large water and food bowls. Next. Food and treats, which, wow, oh wow, the fucking rabbit hole you go down. You can kill yourself researching the best organic grain-free kibble, or buy logs of raw food for upward of $100 a month. And no matter what you choose, there will be some asshole on the internet trying to convince you you're doing it wrong. Next, a ton of chew toys. Next, medicine. Your dog will need all kinds of medicines. It will not be cheap. Next, baby-proofed kitchen cabinets. Next, a better hiding place for your delicious rat poison. Next, plastic baby gates to keep that dog from ruining all your shit. Next, while you're doing that, put a fence around your house. Next, a good groomer, because have you ever tried to wash a goddamn dog? Next, a trainer and or classes. Next, daycare, dog walkers, boarding facilities. Next, a city license if you're a little goody two-shoes. Next, a washer and dryer. Next, a commitment to picking up anything you don't want destroyed by slimy dog teeth every single minute that creature is loose in your home. Next, the firm discipline to put all your food and drugs away the minute you're finished using them. Next, an unlimited credit card. Next, no discernible social life. Next, stamina to walk several miles a day in the rain and snow and cold. Next, the patient of a saint. I'll just read a tiny bit more to finish that off. Sure, you don't have to have all those things to be a dog owner. Crust punks on the street in Seattle have dogs. But to be a good dog owner who isn't annoyed all the time, you have to be at least most of them. I remember one snowy day I was driving to work, and I used to live on top of the fucking lake, because in Chicago it was possible to get an apartment on the beach for cheap if you really lowered your expectations of what the words beachside living can mean. And this person, Midwestern winters, renders everyone genderless. In the month of January, we are just amorphous, shape-shifting piles of down, filling, and wool was waiting for the dog to poop in horizontally blowing ice spittle while struggling to remain upright against the bewitching wind as icy waves crashed into the frozen sand behind them. This is all one sentence. I haven't stopped yet. The tattered end of the blue newspaper wrapped clutched in their mitten, barely visible through the storm. I sat at the stoplight where Sheridan Road curves and ends into Evanston fingertips, pressing through the heat that from which a whisper of anemic warm air trickled out, and chuckled softly to myself. Man, fuck dogs. She doesn't talk about dogs a lot, or animals, but I guess she was. Previously, she was a veterinarian or pet store owner, I don't know, something like that. But if you get a chance, pick it up. It's so funny. It's funny, I just asked someone the other day, are you a dog person or a cat person? And I don't think they understood why I was asking, but I was trying to tell them that I think, let's put this in the video as the dog. This is the dog. And there's no cat. I'm the cat. This is the dog. There we go. This is the dog and I'm the cat. This cat has a broken tail. So, there we go. Yeah, if you're a cat person, no, let's start with dogs. If you're a dog person, basically, like she was just saying, your life is over. Or it's just starting. But yeah, I mean, the dedication. Both my sisters have dogs. I was raised with dogs till I was just as a child, but your whole life gets, it's like having a baby. It's like having another member of your family. You hear me? It's like another member of your family, and you have to like feed it and bathe it like a baby, and you have to like take care of it and play with it and like all the time, and you have to let them out and walk them like rain or shine. That's so demanding and high maintenance. And they're always like, I love you, and they'll listen to you. And if you're good at it, they're more alpha dog types. Like they follow such a very strong like hierarchy of like they follow the leader. They're like a pyramid pack if you want to call it. Anyway, and then cat people. Okay, I'll remove the dog now. I wish I had a cat. Okay, I guess I'll leave it like that. So cat people are very different. Cat people are more mysterious. We don't need you to do all those things for us. We need you to do some of those things and just some of it, not all of it. And we're not going to shower you with adoration every moment, like dogs do. Cats come in and out of the moment or the room or the conversation and come to share and connect and then leave to go enjoy their own time. Yeah, and to pet a cat, you can't just go see a stranger and just start petting them. The cats are like, whatever. To pet a cat that you don't know, you have to first make eye contact, you have to move slowly, you have to offer yourself, and then you have to follow their lead a little bit. You have to allow them to show you how they want to be petted. They don't want to just be petted any old way and rough up their feathers. A dog, you could call, pet any way you want, rough them up. They're like, yeah, more. Like extroverts. Sorry. Introverts, like cats, are a little bit choosier who they want to spend their time with or who they want to pet them. And if they're sweet enough to be petted or to be allowed to pet. Let's just say cats are more discerning and dogs are like a free-for-all. And dogs are so sweet and adorable, like so cute, the cutest things. They're so, often they're kind of dumb, which makes them even cuter. But cats are not cute. Cats are ethereal. That's it. So Samantha Irby, oh my gosh, I just love reading her. She just says the thing that you're not supposed to say. I love people like that. I'm not like that. And I love people like that. I think she's trying to say that this is her. I guess there's cat people, there's dog people, and then there's rabbit people. I think she's the rabbit person. I always wanted to have a rabbit, but I thought, how come it's not so common? Is it like difficult? So I just never looked further. But I think it's kind of cute. I realized I have like a free day, and it's so nice. I don't even know what to do. I'm really excited. Okay, I guess I'll leave it there. I just wanted to share that excitement with you. I thought you guys would like that energy. Okay, cheers.